Hello students, welcome to Study Live. So today we are going to learn the very new concept and very important of course, that is Newton's laws of motion. In that we will study first Newton's first law of motion. Okay. Now to understand this, let us see this image. Now as you can see, there is a book kept on a table, right? So that book will remain there only unless and until you lift it, right? That means the body will remain at rest unless you apply external unbalanced force. That is what explained by Newton's first law of motion. So he said that every body will remain at rest, and if the body is moving, the body will keep on moving unless you apply external force. So together we have a definition that every body will remain at rest or in uniform motion unless external unbalanced force is applied, and that is Newton's first law of motion, right? So after understanding Newton's first law, it is also named as law of inertia. Now what is inertia meaning? Inertia is nothing but what? Equivalent to mass. Meaning the body will remain at one position because of inertia. So students, we are going to study in detail now about law of inertia. Okay, so in this case, law of inertia see, inertia, as I told you, the meaning is that the body remains at the position. That means inability of a body to change its position. So based on that, inertia is of three different types. So the first one is inertia of rest. Now, what is inertia of rest? To understand this, look at this example. Now, as you can see here, there is a glass, on that there is a cardboard, okay, and on that there is coin. If the cardboard is flipped, okay, look at this, what will happen? The coin falls. Why? Why that happens? Because the coin is at rest. That is, it is having inertia of rest. Its inability to change its position. So card is moved, but the coin is at rest only. So that explains inertia of rest. So in short, we can say that inability of a body to change its state of rest. Then the second one is inertia of motion. Now this is again everybody must have experienced, right? Now what happens when you are sitting in a bus, right, and bus is moving? So you are proper in a rest position, you are moving. If the bus is given, brake is applied to the bus, what will happen? The upper body will give a jerk, right? That is because of inertia of motion. Because the upper body is in uniform motion, suddenly it is stopped, but upper body again is in motion, so it bends, okay. So that is the meaning of it. So again, what is the definition of inertia of motion? That the inability of a body, okay, to change its state of motion. And the third one is inertia of direction. Inertia of direction. Now to understand this, students, we can have, now look at this. In this image, you can see there is a curved road and the car is taking turn. Again, you must have experienced now what is happening. The car is taking turn, meaning changing the direction. So what happens to the body inside, person is sitting inside the car will try to move in opposite direction, right? So that is nothing but what? Inertia of direction. Even though the car is changing the direction, the body feels in that position, okay? So these are different types. So how will you define this inertia of direction? It is inability of a body to change the state of direction. So students, I hope you have understood. We have studied about Newton's first law of motion and law of inertia, and of course types of inertia. So stay with us, stay with Study Live, and we will have some more good concepts to understand.